Welcome to Screen Notes. Today we're talking about a Chinese drama that made a huge splash when it aired, but then couldn't sustain its success after one of its lead actors became embroiled in a scandal. Word of Honor, or by its Chinese title Shan He Ling. It's a story of friendship, loss, revenge, and tragedy. If you're ready, let's step into the show's captivating world as we explore the plot that stirred controversy in China, its characters, and its strengths and weaknesses. Word of Honor premiered in 2021 with 36 episodes. Genre-wise, it's a blend of Wuxia, historical drama, and bromance. Before we dive in, a quick note on what Wuxia means. Wuxia is a Chinese literary and cinematic genre focused on heroic martial artists who fight for justice, honor, and righteousness. It often features martial arts, mystical elements, and strong moral codes. The series is based on the novel Faraway Wanderers by author Priest. The leads are Zhang Zhehan as Zishu and Gong as Kexing. I'll share my thoughts about these performances later. At first glance, Word of Honor looks like a straightforward martial arts drama, but it's really about characters confronting their pasts and forming deep connections. There is a BL boys love subtext, hinting at romance between the two male leads, but nothing overt. It's more about emotional loyalty and unspoken bonds. Let's look at the main characters. Zishu, former leader of an assassin organization called Window of Heaven. Haunted by guilt over his past deeds, he has planted poisoned nails in his own body, speeding up his death. He wants to spend his remaining days in peace, but fate has other plans. Zhang Zhehan plays this role with conviction, though his later scandal, leading to his boycott in China, had a devastating impact on his career. I'll touch on the Zhang Zhehan scandal later in this video. Kexing, the fearsome leader of Ghost Valley. Outwardly charming, handsome, and flirtatious, but inside he's fueled by loneliness and a thirst for revenge. Once he meets Zishu, both of their lives change forever. Gong is outstanding in this role, convincingly portraying both the intimidating leader and the warm, selfless companion. Zhang Ling, a young man whose family is massacred, leading him to seek refuge with Zishu. Kexing's loyal and lively aide. She's blunt, energetic, and protective, quickly becoming a fan favorite. Cao Weining, an innocent and sincere young warrior. Ye Baiyi, a martial arts master who has lived for centuries. His clashes with Kexing provide both comedic and tense moments. Overall, I found the acting solid across the board, which really enhances the viewing experience. The story begins with Zishu trying to live far from his former organization, only to cross paths with Kexing. Both carry dark secrets in their past. What starts as playful banter between them slowly develops into a strong, unshakable bond. Because of censorship in China, open romantic relationships between two male characters can't be shown, so the subtext in this drama became a hot topic among viewers. Beyond the leads' relationship, the plot also centers around the rivalry between major martial arts sects and the fight for key fragments of the Armory Pavilion, a legendary weapons vault said to grant immense power to whoever controls it. Still, it's the growing bond between the main characters that truly hooks the audience. One of the show's strongest elements is its visual beauty. It's almost like watching a painting come to life. The use of both soft pastels and vivid colors, the costumes, the natural landscapes, the fight choreography, and the music are all praiseworthy. Here's where I had some issues. First, there's an overwhelming number of characters and plot details which can get confusing after a while. Second, the BL subtext can feel like it's walking a fine line. Too subtle for some viewers, too obvious for others. In the end, it risks leaving no one fully satisfied. If you enjoyed another Chinese drama, The Untamed, you'll probably like this one. For newcomers to the Wuxia genre, the large cast might feel heavy at first, but patient viewers will be rewarded. Most of all, it's perfect for anyone who loves strong visuals, deep character bonds, and themes about facing the past. The controversy began in 2021 when old photos of Zhang Zhehan surfaced, taken near Japan's Yasukuni Shrine. In China, this shrine is deeply controversial because it honors Japan's war dead, including convicted war criminals from Wutu. Because of this, Zhang was labeled a traitor and pro-Japan in Chinese public opinion. He later clarified that he did not visit the shrine itself and had only taken photos nearby, and he issued an apology. But the damage was done. He was blacklisted, future projects were cancelled, and his acting career came to a halt. Zhang eventually shifted to the international music scene, where he's achieved some chart success. Coming back to Word of Honor. To me, it's not just a martial arts drama. It's about healing friendships, broken pasts, and emotional journeys. It might feel overwhelming at first, but the deeper you go, the more you'll appreciate the world it creates. My rating for Word of Honor is 8.5 out of 10. Our journey through the magical world of screens will continue. Don't forget to subscribe and join me in the next Screen Notes.